To our next presenter, and this is delightful. I can't wait. I'm just going to give you this quick intro and then let you take it from here. But Deep Blue Aquatics, life-saving skills with a touch of mermaid magic. Deep Blue Aquatics, founded in 2017, not only provides exceptional mermaid and aquatic entertainment, but also offers safety workshops, life-saving certification courses. And I did not know until we met that there is such a thing as a professional mermaid. So with that, I'm going to turn it over.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm squealing in on two tires here, but I hit some traffic. My name is Anna Clapper. I'm the owner and founder of Deep Blue Aquatics, LLC, and my company specializes in life-saving skills with a touch of mermaid magic. So a little bit about me. I'm actually a scientist turned professional mermaid. So my background is in behavioral neuroscience. I graduated from USC Honors with a degree in experimental psychology. And I spent the following years after my graduation working as a lab tech, transitioned into an HR position with my alma mater, the Governor's School for Science and Mathematics. And as much as I loved those two jobs, I felt like I really was leaving a part of myself on hold to fit into somebody else's box. So I decided to build my own box instead. I officially founded Deep Blue Aquatics in March of 2017. As my tagline would suggest, my business offers two categories of aquatic services, one being aquatic safety training and certifications, the other being aquatic performance and modeling. I'll briefly talk first about the aquatic safety training. It's pretty straightforward, and I know you guys really want to hear about mermaid stuff. So I have been a certified lifeguard with the American Red Cross for almost 10 years and a certified lifeguard instructor, first aid CPR instructor, and swim instructor with them for 5 years. Through Deep Blue Aquatics, I function as a licensed training provider for the Red Cross, meaning I travel to meet my clients where they are as opposed to having a brick and mortar facility where they come to me. I offer all modules of the lifeguard certification, first aid CPR, babysitters courses, aquatic water safety, and private swim lessons on demand. For my lifeguarding and first aid courses, like I said, I utilize the blended learning program, which allows me to focus on the skills, and it allows my students and clients to do the classroom portion of the course at their convenience. My current clientele base is composed mainly of local summer camps that need to certify their seasonal staff, aquatic facilities that need to supplement their existing instructional staff, and private individuals who want water safety workshops in their backyard if they got a new pool, they just moved into a new house, and swim lesson clients. The training side of my business has kind of been the bread and butter the past 2 years. It's easiest to market. I can market directly on the Red Cross website, list all of my courses there, and my overhead costs and initial investments are fairly low. I buy my mannequins, I don't have a building, I travel to meet my clients, so the investment on my part was fairly low. I really love giving people the tools to respond in the midst of an emergency and seeing their smiley faces and that sense of empowerment that they get. That being said, the aquatic performance portion of my business is really where my heart is and where my passions lie. So as a professional mermaid and aquatic performer, I am an interactive art piece for a variety of events. I offer dry land and water venue packages and customize my performance style based on the event type. You'll see I have a variety of different tails. Those tails were purchased based on clients' requests. For example, my birthday parties usually include games for the guests to play, water-related games and things like that for the kids, special handmade gifts for the birthday children. My corporate packages are geared more towards photo opportunities and in-water swimming performance, whether that's in the pool or in the tank. For festivals, I almost always have a game or a trinket for people who are visiting my booth. And the total price of booking my services really varies on the event type, so I really customize my event to my clients. But in general, my birthday party packages begin at $200 an hour, and then the tank show begins at $1,000 setup fee. One of the biggest wins for my business during last season, so 2018, was being able to invest in a 400-gallon traveling aquarium. This allows me to bring my underwater performance skills to almost any event at any venue, whether or not they have water on site. As the only professional mermaid in the Carolinas, Georgia, and Northern Florida with a traveling aquarium, it really sets my business apart in the professional aquatic performance industry. Now, one of the greatest challenges for me during the past 2 years of business, and as my company has been growing, has been dealing with the lack of industry standards. This is such a new industry that there really hasn't been a precedent set for what kind of training, certifications, and experience you need to be a professional mermaid. Potential clients and aspiring mermaids are often surprised to learn that in addition to my Red Cross certifications, I'm also a PADI advanced PADI dive professional. I'm a PADI master free diver and free dive instructor, and I have 15 years of diving experience and 20 years of dance training, not to mention enough liability insurance to insure a literal flood. Okay, you laughed. The last group didn't laugh at that. I have been partnering with a couple of the other larger companies in the industry, Circus Siren Entertainment, Shiro's Entertainment out of California, to really work and raise the bar for what it means to be a professional mermaid, the safety certifications that you need to have in order to be able to work events with children, the training that you need in order to be doing any breath hold diving, photo shoots, aquarium work, that kind of thing. So I'm really excited to be kind of one of the spearheading companies that are raising the bar for that. I also recently became South Carolina's first PADI freediving instructor, and I'm excited to announce that Deep Blue Aquatics will be partnering with Columbia Scuba in Columbia, South Carolina to offer PADI freediving certifications, as well as I'll also be a scuba instructor with them. But I'm not limited to the Columbia area, so being the only PADI freedive instructor in the state of South Carolina means that I can travel. So I'm really excited to bring freediving and breath hold technique education to members of my industry and water lovers out there who just want to learn how to relax in the water. As I mentioned, I am a performing partner with Circus Siren Entertainment. I will be managing their contract with the Carolina Renaissance Festival in Charlotte this season, so I will be the on-site local manager for that. So if you guys are going to be in the area in Charlotte in October, November, please come out. We have really great performers. And finally, this has been my first full season with the tank, and it has been a season. I have had probably 2 tank shows every month for the past 3 months. I have one in 2 weeks and another one at the end of August, and I am running the wheels off my trailer, but it has been extremely fulfilling, and I'm really happy that I'm able to bring magic to my clients' events. So what can you guys do for me? As a dive professional and experienced performer, my strengths really lie in underwater performance. So I'm looking for organic performance opportunities, aquariums, zoos, dive destinations. So if you guys have any connections with the Georgia Aquarium per se, that would really be helpful because I can bring all of my own equipment. I'm a safety diver, I have my own safety team, and I can bring the whole shebang to a facility. I'm also looking for contacts for high-end events and festivals where I can bring the tank. The tank, like I said, I'm the only professional mermaid in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia that has a traveling performance aquarium, so I have something really unique to offer to higher-end events. And I'm also looking for contacts for aquatic facilities in the area. I have developed tail training programs and tail safety talks for aquatic facilities to better educate the public and the aquatic safety staff so that we can lift tail bans in aquatic facilities and people can enjoy mermaiding. So, that being said, that is my company in a giant clamshell. Please maybe enjoy this video while it might not play. Oh, there we go. While I take the questions.
So I gotta ask, how long can you hold your breath underwater?
My personal best is 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
You beat me by seconds.
Do you tag?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't. I've got a healthy respect for not suffocating. It's
Yes.
fascinating stuff, though. It's not often you see this industry at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Forgive my ignorance, what does PADI stand for?
The Professional Association of Dive Instructors. It's probably the largest dive certifying organization. They do 75% of all open water certifications for scuba in the world.
Wow.
So they're a nationally recognized organization, and I'm really excited to be both a scuba instructor with them and a free diving instructor. Yes, ma'am.
This is so amazing and intriguing. Thank you for being here and sharing.
Thank you for having us.
I was just listening to you talking. You said the performance aspect is your passion.
Yes.
And you're also the only one in 3 states. So are you working on transitioning so that is your sole business and bread and butter? Are you working on that?
I have scaled back my aquatic safety course offerings in general. So I found that this season swim lessons really kept me overextended because I do travel to meet my clients. So for every 30-minute lesson, I've got 30 minutes of travel time. So I will be cutting out my swim lesson curriculum, but I will have seasonal lifeguarding certification courses. So I'll essentially March, April, May, I'll have one certification class every month so that the guards who are preparing to work for the summer season can keep their certifications current. And then Deep Blue Aquatics, the safety side of my business, will really turn into a contract company with the dive shop. So I'm kind of in a transition with that portion of my business. I do have a better return on investment for my performance gigs, so my corporate clients with the tank and everything, it's just better. I have a better return on my time and my efforts and my costuming and things like that. So I'm really hoping to expand the tank performance offerings and to land more organic performance. Aquariums are really my target as I transition into my very, very short off season. I plan to submit a lot of proposals to aquariums and more organic performance environments. Yeah.
You need to picture the trailer, because you said that's a 400-gallon
Yes.
aquarium, so you're carrying around nearly 2 tons of water with you.
I
And
do
that-
not transport it, Philip.
Ah.
No, my 400 can't have that.
Well, what if you get to somewhere and they don't have water on site? How do you
I have
handle
a
that?
fill service on speed dial.
Huh?
I have a fill service on speed dial. His name's Dwayne. He's really nice.
Ah, gotcha. The water.
Yes, ma'am.
That's too cool.
So because they're about to get ready to release the live action version of Mermaid, have you considered partnerships with Disney?
Disney's funny. Disney is a hard nut to crack. And I've only been in this industry for 2 years, and while I'm probably the most qualified mermaid on the East Coast in terms of my certifications and my experience and my dive background, there are people who have been in the industry longer who do have partnerships with Disney. One of them is Shiro's Entertainment, and Virginia Hankins, who runs that company, is in California, so she's got a direct line to Disneyland. And I believe that she's actually, you didn't hear this from me, but I believe she's actually helping consult on some of the stunts and behind the scenes stuff. But I mean, having only been in the industry for 2 years, Disney was probably planning this 4 years ago, in terms of the release.
My thought process would be, so like recently when they released Black Panther movie.
Yes.
When they did their screenings in various places that they had like specific premiere screenings, they had like different types of events set up prior to and after the screenings.
Mhm.
So my thought process would be if you could make even connections with like movie theaters and things like that, so that you can have some type of event before or after.
Oh, yeah, that is actually a very good idea. I will have to look into that. And I have plenty of time because they haven't even started shooting the movie yet, so. Yes.
That company you mentioned that already has that connection with Disney,
Mhm.
I would go directly to that company. Be like, hey, I would love to do some sub work with you, some contract work, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? So then that way, like, you've already got them as the main advocate and they're setting up the thing, but you might be able to get in there indirectly through that other company.
That's a very good
So I
idea.
would reach out to them.
Yeah, I will definitely reach out to Virginia and see what she has to say. I think she and I are very like-minded in that she's also a dive professional, and she requires all of her staff to be trained and hold certain levels of certification. So I think, and we've worked together in the past, but I didn't even think about that. Thanks, guys. Yes, ma'am.
You were saying that your target is aquariums.
Yes.
What is that? Can you walk us through like what would happen if you were? Are you inside of the aquarium as an
Yes.
exhibit kind of thing? Okay.
Yes. So I'm actually a dive volunteer with the South Carolina Aquarium. So I'm in aquarium environments at least once a week, but not in my tail yet. But I'm a dive professional, so I have certifications, a whole list that take up a whole page on my website, and I can do surface supply diving, so on scuba with a regulator. Generally, that would be for an aquarium that is 15 feet deep or deeper, and any aquarium that has large aquatic life in it. So for example, if I were to perform at the South Carolina Aquarium, we have a lovely, adorable sea turtle named Coretta, but if I try to come up from a dive and hit my head on her, it was not going to be a good day. So for those type of events, I would have a regulator and be breathing compressed air while I do performances. Very similar to Wiki Wachi. If you guys know Wiki Wachi Springs down in Florida, they have an underwater performance theater where the girls breathe off of compressed air hoses. But I'm also prepared to free dive in smaller aquariums. So if an aquarium doesn't want to put me in their major tank with all of their beautiful, colorful fish and sharks and whatever, I can breath hold dive for a few minutes while in a smaller tank.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, sir.
How many events, whether it's a week or a month, do you need to do to make this, really viable for yourself?
Ideally, I would have at least 2 tank shows a month. Sorry, guys. That's my photographer. Sorry, I have a shoot this afternoon. But ideally, I would have at least 2 tank shows a month because my corporate clients, like I said, I have a better return on investment with my tank shows. For example, this event here with the Harley Davidson in Atlanta ran around $4,000 for the weekend.
Nice.
For like certain hours of performance throughout the day. And so that would be an ideal situation, at least 2. I would appreciate more. But I also need to make time for my dive training because I'm really passionate about bringing people into the water and teaching them to love the water as much as I love the water. So, yes.
I have one more question for you, I know some policy afterwards, but, so have you thought about scaling your business with products? And like, so that, because you're really great time constraints based off of you being the only person that's physically the one who can do this for your business, right? So it would make sense in my mind that if you're, head of the career, things like this, you would have products set up so you can make work with yourself going forward.
That would be something I would consider once I land an aquarium contract. So I would work with the aquarium to build a line of products, or basically ask them what they want in their gift shop and things like that, so that I can get them branded merchandise. I do have shirts that I give to my birthday children, but I also sell them at larger events. They're all hand tie-dyed. They say I swam with the Deep Blue Mermaid. They have my mermaid logo on them. I'm also a affiliate partner with Mertailor, which is kind of one of the largest tail manufacturers. So this tail here is a Martello tail, and people can order tails through me at a discounted rate. I just don't have those listed on my website yet, because it is just me still, and I haven't brought on anyone to manage inventory or purchasing or even my calendar. So it's something that I would look to as I grow.
Thank you.